What up, Raffalitos? Welcome back to my channel. Today it's July 16, 2021, and it's the start of a new season of Raffle Nation vlogs. That is, Raffalitos, this is season 10.
Oh, this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may.
Now, a season lasts 6 months. I start a new season every 6 months because it gives me a chance to reorient and to reposition and to pivot to some new focus. And this season, season 10, is a celebration of 5,000. So we've hit 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, we're actually way past 5,000 subscribers at the beginning of season 10, and we're also pivoting to address some of the problems that we were encountering during the pandemic. So one of the problems we had to deal with during the pandemic is that a lot of our young people who were not able to work ended up homeless, and some of you gave contributions, and we were able to help some of these people during the pandemic with small donations, with food supply and so on. And what we want to do is we want to address that, take it even further. So I'm going to address during this season creating jobs for young people in Guyana. All right, I already told you about the 20 companies, now 24 companies that I have started and in the works. And if you want to see those companies, you can go to lezah.online, Lezah.online. And one of those companies that I'm going to emphasize, we're going to start employing people to work with us, is Raffle Nation Brands. So Raffle Nation Brands, RN Brands, comes out of this channel, right? So I've already introduced RN Brands, and what we're going to do is we're going to select some of the best brands that are made here in Guyana and made around the world, and we're going to make them available online so that you can shop online and that you can assist Guyanese makers, Guyanese craftspeople, Guyanese manufacturers, as well as create jobs for young people who will be running this end of the company. Right, so RN Brands is going to go live this weekend. I'm going to launch it with a promotion. So the first, in fact, anybody who subscribes, who registers on the website rnbrands.online within the next 30 days, that is July, from the middle of July, July 16th to August 16th, will receive a $5 credit on their account balance. Right, so I'm setting the website up as we speak. I spent the last 2 months actually coding. That's the reason why I haven't been publishing videos, because I was spending most of my time just writing the code for some of these companies that I'm setting up. Right, you're gonna have to create the e-commerce end of it so that you can accept payments and all that stuff, so, and that you can process the address information and you can ship the items reliably and so on. So that end of the business requires some amount of coding, right? Writing programs in several programming languages, and I've been doing that in the last couple of months, which is the reason why I've not been publishing videos, but I'm almost finished now. rnbrands.online is up and running. You're going to be able to sign up and get a $5 credit in the next 30 days. So everybody will get a $5 credit. Everybody who signs up on RN Brands will get a $5 credit towards the next purchase. Right now I have leather crafts and leather pieces that are made in Guyana, belts and bags and so on, made with crocodile skin and animal skin. Usually in Guyana it's goat or cow skin leather, and made here. I've actually published a video. You should probably go take a look at one of the previous videos I published where I explained. I actually interviewed one of our Guyanese leather craftsmen. Some of his bespoke leather belts and leather crafts will also be on sale. They're already on the website. You can go take a look at them. They're priced to include shipping, so the prices include shipping and handling. And if you go and sign up within the next 30 days, you'll get a $5 credit. That's rnbrands.online. Like I said, There are three reasons why I'm setting up that company. One is to create jobs for the young people who reveal themselves to be really in need of jobs during the last 18 months or so during the pandemic. Two is to make sure that our local products, the best brands that are created, genuine products that are made here in Guyana, can reach you out there in the rest of the world. And three is because we really do need to get the best quality products to the people who want them. And I have a number of other companies on the site, Lezah.online. If you go there, you'll see I have a list of 20 companies. Some of them are up and running. Some of them I mentioned before. The Georgetown Biomedical University, Fufu Bunjal, which is a food site. And the two others that I want to mention today are, one, it's the car company. I'm going to build an electric car here in Guyana. The car company is called Intelicar. It's Lezah Intelicar. I published a short video yesterday showing some of the things that we can do and will be doing. We will, in fact, build an electric car locally in Guyana, manufactured within the next 3 to 5 years. But in the meantime, we will do modifications to existing cars, right? Because that's how we build a skill with handling the hardware. So we will program your onboard computer. We'll help you read your onboard computer. You'll be able to do it from your own cell phone. So we will sell you a product that allows you to use an app to read your onboard computer. We will also sell you widebody kits and various wraps and liveries for your car. That's Lezah Intelicar. And the second company I want to highlight, or the third company I want to highlight, is a company, it's an airline that I'm about to build and I'm about to register, or about to establish here in Guyana. It's called Lezah Air, and the reason again is because we've waited very long for our national airline in Guyana to be restored. It seems as if this is not going to happen anytime soon, so I'm going to take it upon my take responsibility for establishing an international carrier. I've mentioned that before. It's going to be an intercontinental charter service, right? So you'll be able to go on the website, set up a group. In other words, create a group. Say, let's say you're a group of travelers that are interested in traveling to Georgetown in the month of December. You go there and you create a group and you allow people to join. So people who are interested in traveling will join your group, and as soon as you get to 50 or 100 or 250 people, then you can set a date for your trip, your flight date and your return date, and we will send a jet to pick you up, pick up your group of 250 people or 100 people or 50 people, deposit you at your destination, and then return you on the day that you selected for your travel dates. So this is something that can happen between any two locations, say London and Georgetown, or even Toronto and Miami, any time of year, and with any size of group. Once you go on the website, you set up your group, and you let people join, then you can create a group travel. You can create a group that travels together. The great advantage of this is that you get to know everybody in your group, right? You can text and communicate with people during your flight. How often are you on a flight where you know everybody on the flight with you? This is one way to do that, to create a kind of kinsmanship. You know everybody. Nobody's going to misbehave because they know everybody else on the flight, right? So that's Lezah Air. So those are the three companies that I'm pushing this season, right? I'm going to get them all up and running. I'm doing the code, writing the code myself, all handling all of the internet security, the cyber security. I am building into the code certain elements of cybersecurity that will protect you and protect me in the event of hackers and so on breaking into the system. In fact, there are tricks and tips that we use in the computer coding industry to make it difficult for hackers to break into your system to steal your data. So I'm handling all that myself, so I know exactly where the strengths are and how I'm preventing hackers from getting at your data. So these are the three companies we're pushing. There is RN Brands, which goes live this weekend. You can go online, you can sign up, and get your $5 credit towards your next purchase. There is Lezah Intelicar, which is going to be a new car company which is going to offer services here in Guyana and around the world. You know, if you are a car enthusiast, you're a car lover, and you want to also follow and participate in building this electric car company here in Guyana, then you can go on Lezah Intelicar and sign up for an account, and you'll also be able to communicate with people. In other words, it's kind of like a social network, right? So all of these websites will have a social network component, whether it's the Lezah.online, whether it's the RN Brands website where you can shop. You will also be able to communicate with people on the site about the products you're buying. You'll be able to ask people in real time, you know, how their experiences have been, whether they've tried this product before, what their experience has been. You'll be able to communicate with the customer service online, and you'll be able to chat just as you do on, you know, Facebook or Instagram or any of the other social media platforms. And you'll be able to do that on Lezah Air as well as on Lezah Intelicar. So that's what's happening in season 10. I'm also going to continue to bring you updates on politics, economics, food, and fun here in Georgetown, Guyana. So we're going to get back talking about the growth of the economy in Guyana. You know that Guyana is experiencing a record year in terms of oil production and the growth of the oil industry, because the price of oil is now at a record high. It's about $70 a barrel. If you go back to my first video, where I made a video about the oil company, about the oil industry in Guyana, I predicted that the price of oil would be $70 a barrel when oil production begins. Didn't cater for the pandemic, price dropped, but it's now back to exactly where I predicted. And therefore, all of those calculations that I made in that previous video, that first video in 2017, all those calculations are now in effect and are coming out to be correct. In other words, Guyana will eventually increase production, and by the time we reach 500,000 barrels a day, which is what those calculations were made for, Guyana will be producing about $1 billion of oil per year. In other words, Guyana will earn $1 billion from oil each year. $1 billion will be earned from oil each year by 2022, by the time we get to the end of 2022, 2023. And so I'm going to talk about some of this future development and what's happening in Guyana, show you some of the new construction, building construction going up as a result of the economic growth in Guyana. You know, there are a number of new hotels going up, new Marriott hotels and so on, going up, a new headquarters for some major companies going up in Guyana. We're going to show you and bring you some of those updates. We're going to bring you some updates about the infrastructure that's being built, the new roads, the new bridges that are being built, right? So politics, economics, food, and fun will continue in season 10 of Raphael Nation Vlogs. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. If you're a returning subscriber, let people know that this is the site, the channel for getting authentic, unbiased updates on Guyana. We actually emphasize the math, because my background as a scientist allows me to give you hard calculations and facts based on the math. And so my analysis even of the politics is based on fact, right? Because I'm not affiliated or aligned with any of the political parties here in Guyana. But that's what's happening here, guys. Season 10 starts now. Welcome back to Raphael Nation Vlogs. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here